delivered incredible moments and maybe coming to an end in the next 90 minutes if LAFC can continue. Over 53,000 inside BC Place to watch Son and Thomas Muller and see if some other star names can step up and be the hero tonight. We're all set. Rubiel Vasquez blows the whistle. It is the white cap. Ball towards. Oh, lovely head. Kubas, Muller, and they're looking for the dagger blow. Gold. Son delivers towards that far. It's an angle to go for goal. Still has it, and that one's what really is game on now. Ocampo trying to get back in. Denny Bwanga, Prisa coming across. Denny Bwanga, Son with the delivery. Towards the far post tackle. Alumi to one side. Muller coming back to the edge of the... Delgado, ball in for Bwanga. Sidesteps the challenge. Ball getting behind. And Takayuka with the save. Actually going to be a goal kick. Didn't get a touch on it. The goalkeeper Bwanga pleading his case.
And I feel like Bwanga has a case to plead, but just watch this movement.
On his right foot. It's off the woodwork and out. He smashed it towards Takayuka's left-hand side, and it came back off the inside of the post.
Well, it's interesting, you're watching Son's body language right now, and the last few minutes of the second period, he had a little bit of a limp, and you see it now after the strike. He gets Takayuka to guess the wrong way, but just can't sneak it into that right-sided post.
Denny Bwanga went and got him and
there to show just how serious he and his family was about not just playing.
Blackman stepping forward. Blackman trying to play it for Ocampo. Chance to cross. Delivered in. Alumi. Thomas Muller.
Box.
Playing in behind Denny Bwanga. Attack it. Want to be close. Delgado. Delgado, middle of that midfield. Ahmed up against Tillman. Ahmed trying to pull Martinez. Let's see if he can have the biggest 45 minutes of his LAFC to touch. Tillman, Morin towards that far post and Takayuka. Kick delivery, central. Son trying to flick that ball in for Going to fall for Son, up against Blackman. 4 players surrounding him. And what really is game on now. Morin. It's back on the turn and turned into pressure. Denny Bwanga. Blackman with the challenge, and the referee is going to go to the notebook here, and it's a second yellow for Blackman, and he's off. Son Heungmin with the set piece, goes for goal, scores! Son delivers! LAFC have life!
This is why you go out and spend the money LAFC spent for Son Heungmin. It's for moments like this. With a Korean fan base here in attendance to see their superstar, all the pressure on his shoulders. He wants the responsibility. He wants that pressure. And what a way to deliver. There was a long build-up, the long wait.
LAFC a little bit more open now. Ali Ahmed. Again, he's up against Palencia.
Shot it out again. Ralph Friso's passing. It just added.
Flick from Hollingshead. Son continues his run. Just hasn't really. Ocampo trying to get back in. Denny Bwanga. Prisa coming across. And they do enough to make it difficult for Bwanga. Comfortable save from Taka. Ball towards. Oh, lovely head. Denny Bwanga. Strong challenge. This one's going to fall for Kubas. Muller, and they're looking for the dagger blow. Gold. Ball back to the edge of the box. Delgado. Chip delivery. The flick towards the far post. Just wide. It was Delgado who played a similar kind of ball for Son's goal. And again, he almost. The header back to Son. Takayuka with the save. And the rebound is finally over the line. LAFC back in
the second half has started with LAFC being more aggressive. The tactical shift put them on the ascendancy and got them into some better starting positions in the final third. And ultimately, you're looking at your stars. You're looking at Son to make a difference in the second half. But it's the second half Son, Andy Morin, who's actually showed a little bit of quality here. But as this ball gets played back to Delgado, Vancouver is slow. They're slow to react. And it's just that little subtle movement from Andy Morin to get himself into, to stay in an onside position, but just to...
So unlikely just 10 minutes ago. The cross, and it clear. God, like he's struggling at that moment. Kubas comes across.
This is too good. I mean, Denny Bouanga.
Campo, chance to cross, delivered in. Alumi, Thomas Moore going to fall for Son up against Blackman. 4 players surrounding him, and that's excellent defending on that far post. Palencia. It's an angle to go for goal. Still has it, and that one's racing back into position. Denny Bouanga tries to go for goal. Great challenge from Berhalter, and a bit of aft. It's an angle to go for goal. Still has it, and that one's... Son on this delivery towards the near post. It was Delgado. David Martinez, good. Martinez, let's see if he can have the biggest 45 minutes of his LAFC.
11.
The ball played in behind here. Valencia, Son in the middle, and again, it's strong defensive work coming back in, and this was... Cross in towards the near post. Cameo here. Raposo, cross in, and a Campo. Delgado. And they are not done, as you mentioned, yet. Denny Bouanga goes in behind goal and wins a free kick in this second half in terms of possession and momentum. And Son almost gets in behind Blackman. It's going to be a card for the centre-back. That would have been more central. It might have been an even bigger conversation. Son with the delivery. Towards the far post, Takaoka, comfortable. There a Campo, touch back from Gold. Berhalter a little bit more open now. Ali Ahmed. Again, he's up against Palencia. They're coming forward here. Son immediately driving at them defensively. Good challenge by Blackman. Players out. Former #1 pick. Finds Martinez. Martinez goes for goal, and it's a couple of yards over. He's not shy about going for goal from that kind of area. That wasn't far away. And it's gone in behind. Sabi and a goal! Scores! A moment of genius from Takaoka to spot that Sabi was in behind. And what about that for a finish? Vancouver lead a BC Place.
Well, I said Vancouver needed to reward themselves. Didn't think it was going to come from such a direct play. And LAFC is going to watch this one back and know the defending was absolutely criminal. But give full credit to the Vancouver Whitecaps. Takaoka for spotting the run, but more importantly, the clever movement of the attacking three. Tafara gets baited out of that back line because Brian White's positioning is a little bit deeper.
And that's excellent defending on that far post. Palencia. Vancouver is spawned. Gold gets in behind, gets the cross in. Blackman, Denny Bouanga inside the area, tries to get the cross in, it's deflected. Already within the first 60 seconds. Berhalter, another good delivery. A better pass there for Thomas Mullet. Gold. Morin played a big part in the Son goal, trying to go forward. Just
yard box.
Played in behind Denny Bouanga, attack it. Son delivers. The header, Alumi to one side. Muller coming back to the edge of the... Still coming from Muller.
Oh.
Delgado, David Martinez, good. Son trying to flick that ball in for balls right now from LAFC. Smolyakov with the cross side the area. Denny Bouanga on his right foot. That one takes a deflection. Takaoka under it and comfortable. Martinez, good crossing opportunity here. And that one close. Delgado, far with his corner kick delivery. This one, the outswinger, better. Valencia with the cross. That one takes a deflection. And Takaoka. Son is in behind. Real opportunity here. Son still has it. Blackman stepping forward. Blackman trying to play it for more. Sabi inside the area. Touch back for Berhalter, he goes down. Tracks it down Nice ball for Amaya. Amaya looked like he was lining one up, and he goes for the hit. It's going to be a corner. Took a slight deflection off goal. Only one thing in mind for Amaya when he set that one up.
There to show just how serious he and his family was about not just playing.
Moran giving them a three-man midfield. Danny Bouanga gives away the free kick.
Trundle told us this week he immediately was demanding more of his teammates, more quality, more.
Bouanga corrals it. Son over the wall. Son has delivered. The fans got what they came for. Here in Dallas, Son makes it 1-0.
Nothing you can do here if you're the goalkeeper. Just hit with absolute perfection after the foul on Denny Bouanga. Again, the mistake by Kappas. Can't commit a foul there. Too many danger men from set-piece opportunities. Sliced with absolute perfection. He's got enough pace on the ball, but if you recognize his body, just cuts across it, head down on the tail end of it. That allows it to carry enough English across.
LAFC readying another change. Martinez, he goes down.
Creating overloads, which you usually get from a fullback.
Just worth pointing out, Blackman's still on the side. Back for Martinez. Martinez trying to deliver. That one's blocked. Berhalter, chip towards the far post. Blackman, Thomas Muller, Alumi trying to make the run further afield. Thomas Muller with the nutmeg on Porteous, and it's going to be the yellow for Ryan Porteous.
Creating overloads, which you usually get from a fullback.
Still coming from Muller. Son delivers towards that far. Son is in behind. Real opportunity here. Son still has it, and it's Kuba. Berhalter cross in. Thomas Muller with the header. It's spilled with the goalkeeper. The rebound. Vancouver in dreamland.
This Vancouver Whitecap side just goes from strength to strength to strength, and yet again, who would you expect to be involved in this play but their talisman? Their global superstar, Thomas Muller, finding a way to impact this. But it starts first and foremost with good delivery. Sebastian Berhalter this whole season has shown his quality from dead ball situations, and it's a well-whipped-in ball. But just watch Thomas Muller, number 13.
Loves to get forward. Now he gets in behind. Can he deliver a cross? Delgado trying to play the ball in behind for Ordaz. That header goes out of play for the goal kick. The ball is so good in that situation. Trying to run up Porteous, trying to go inside. And then Delgado goes for goal. Good save from Lloris. So direct with his movement that can
to win this match.
Amir gets beyond Valencia, trying to drive, and it's a good strong chip.
Collectively like this.
Great win back again. Berhalter, too much on it. Approach here from the Whitecaps. Campo, cross towards the far post.
Collectively like this.
Great win back again. Berhalter, too much on it. Position down over the course of the half. Valencia flags to the far side. Instead it goes a little bit more central. The flick. Laborda's so good in that situation. Good chance to cross. Instead he's going to go at him in. Gets beyond him and tries to cross. And Laborda with the interception. Corner LAFC.
I mean, that's well done. Well done by
behind, saying that's where he wanted the ball played. Delgado trying to oblige him, but good position. Well, like he's not there. He'll pull back to the edge of the box. Sabi gets beyond one. And international. Berhalter with the cross. Giving the nod over Bilal Albouni to replace.
But also bringing back in Brian White from injury to win this match.
Amir gets beyond Valencia, trying to drive, and it's a good strong challenge from Porteous. Behind, saying that's where he wanted the ball played. Delgado trying to oblige him, but good position. Mulfi. Tom. Cross coming in here towards the far post.
Imagine.
Lovely ball in behind. White! And that might have been aimed towards Ahmed. Muller on the periphery of the game. Only takes a second for him to get involved. The ball. Cross coming in here towards the far post. Kubas, the ball in behind. Look at Sabi. They play between those two. Ryan White, builder in his makeshift position. Good win again by Kubas. Looked like he was pulled. One out as far as in the Campo. Flick towards the far post. Sabi takes it down. Sabi trying to get on his right foot. Loves to get forward. Now he gets in behind. Can he deliver a cross? Ahmed. Lovely little give and go with Kubas. Goes down, wins the free kick. Run at that far side now for Denny Bonga, trying to get the cross in international. Berhalter with the cross. And Sabi, the goal scorer, gets to the byline. The cross.
For slightly different reasons. Ralph Priso playing in such a big game and playing out of position as a
Daz again making the run in. He's been the most live guide. He's got options either side. Sabi stays on this left. The star stopper so far. Looked like he's going to go long and elected to go a little bit shorter. International. Berhalter with the cross and international window. Ali Ahmed was actually sent off 6 minutes in to that game. Back for Porteous, hands the cross towards the far post. Segura heads it back. Run at that far side now for Denny Bonga, trying to get the cross. Delgado trying to play the ball in behind for Ordaz.
Space in behind.
Thomas Muller twisting and turning. The cross in, it's been up for the international team. Delivered in towards the far post. Cross coming in here towards the far post. They play between those two. Ryan White, like he's not there. They'll pull back to the edge of the box. Sabi gets beyond one. One out as far as in the Campo. And the cross in.
Imagine.
Lovely ball in behind. White. And they're beaten here. Laporta gets in behind. Chance to go for goal first.
But there's a feeling that this is a different group that's ready to take a step into the spotlight.
On the periphery of the game. Only takes a second for him to get involved. The ball, that strong challenge. They've been on the outside looking in at this game. Good challenge from Takaoka, almost playing himself into trouble. Son putting pressure on him. Side.
But also bringing back in Brian White from injury.
Looked like he's going to go long and elected to go a little bit shorter. Side. He's got options either side. Sabi stays on this left. Well, that's a longer story for another day, perhaps. Passport issues right now by Priso. It's a bit of a mismatch. That might have been aimed towards Ahmed. Muller. Again, that overlap. Muller with the cross. Almost falls to the edge of the box. We have a clash of heads and the referee's going to blow the whistle here. To far right. Play continues. Bouanga, the peeling run. Son trying to arrive as well.